Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are talking about Amazon travel favorites, but road trip edition. So I travel very different when it's in a plane versus a car. So I've grabbed some Amazon finds that either made the journey easier or have been awesome since I've actually arrived at my destination. So all these items will be listed in the description box as well as over on the pinned comment. So let's get into it. I'm here in Florida, I'm in 30A, and the Airbnb that I got to has the Walmart glasses. I would recognize these anywhere. And I have about 20 items to share today, so we'll go ahead and number them. Number one, very important, everyone needs a big open tote. So this is actually a look for less of the Bogg tote that I want to say retails for around $100. I keep this in my car all the time, but it's especially great on a road trip because you can use it once you get where you're going. It's all rubber, so it's completely wipeable. You don't have to worry about setting it down on the ground. It's available under this link in a lot of different color options and 3 different sizes. The one that I have here is the large. And I did customize my bag with these little bag charms. They're fun flare. So there's different packs you can also get on Amazon. And number 2 is a car hub. This is a fast charger. It plugs straight into your cigarette lighter. You have multiple ports. There's 4 USB slots. With all of our electronics, this is such an essential, especially if you're going to be in the car with other people. This is so handy because my car only has one USB-C port. It doesn't even have a USB port. So I use this car hub, I put it into my power outlet, and that does expand my charging options to have 4 USB chargers. It's also a rapid charger, which is very handy. I did pick it up in the white, but it's also available in black. And number 3 is glove compartment organization. It is really important on a road trip to keep all your areas organized, your glove compartment included. So I do have this document holder. I know right where my insurance is, AAA, any of that is all stored in here. And number 4 is a trash can. This one from Amazon is great, but really doesn't matter if you have a dedicated trash can like this or you use a plastic bag. I actually love reusing grocery bags inside my little Amazon trash can. This thing is so handy. So it does have this rubber topper. That's where you're going to put the trash in. It also has these mesh pockets on the side, which is convenient for just kind of keeping any extra trash bags. You can use this a few different ways. I just put it on the back of my seat using the headrest, but you can also just clip it in on your middle console. And whether you have a handbag or a beach bag, it's really nice to go vertically with your space on at least one of your chairs. So number 5 are these headrest hangers. I actually have 2 different ones. This one right here though is my favorite. All you have to do is hook it onto the back of your headrest and hang your bag. That's it. I love this for keeping the floor space in the back seat clear. It's also really convenient to grab your bag whenever you're sitting in the front seat. And the plastic one works exactly the same way. It's just going to be an aesthetic or color preference. And number 6 is a halo bolt. This is great for having around your house, for having in your car. And I've actually been a fan of the halo for years. I bought my first one on the Q. Let me know below in the comments if you guys also love QVC. But this one, I recently got an upgraded one from Amazon. This thing is so awesome. So it's an air compressor. You can air up your tires, which I actually recently had to do. It's a USB power bank. You can actually charge multiple devices on it. It has a floodlight. You can jumpstart a car, which I've also had to do a few times. It does come with the jumper cables included. I mean, this thing is just a one-stop car emergency shop. I hope you don't need to use it, but I think every car needs to have this. And for number 7, I know you can buy these, but I just used a pouch I already had and I made my own little first aid kit. So what I have in here, just your typical first aid things. So I have Band-Aids, tape, an ice pack, I have some gauze, I have some Clorox wipes. What I also like about building my own first aid kit is everything is full size. Sometimes when you buy them pre-done, you're getting everything miniature. So it's easy, you just throw in what you need and you know that it is all together. And number 8 is currently in my car. It's a great cargo net pouch. It is meant to stay in your car. It is not easy to take in and out, so just keep that in mind. So you technically can remove it, but it is a little bit of a deal to set it up the first time. So on the sides, you're actually tying it to your headrest and then it's anchored on the bottom inside your console. This thing is so handy. It does depend on your car model if this will fit. So I actually have this in my truck. I like the pouch. You can slip any extras in it, but what it's really great for is if you have your handbag sitting on top of the console, it's not going to fall backwards as you drive. This is especially really handy if you have someone riding in the passenger seat, but you do want to have your purse nearby. You don't want to have to be grabbing for it in the back. I love this. It comes in black, and I also want to say it comes in a brown. And something else that can just stay in your car, this stays in my trunk, is number 9, this trunk organizer. So what I like about this one is that it's completely flat when you're not using it, but it also takes 2 seconds to assemble. So you just unclip it on the sides and then you pop open the whole thing. It does have 2 bottoms that you just fold down. So that's what's going to give the whole trunk organizer some structure. And then on one side, you do have an additional divider. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but for me, it works out great. It really makes you feel like you have your life together. Sometimes I have groceries back here, and I mean, use this for any and everything. Think about the things that you just normally have rolling around in the back of your trunk that you could organize them, put them away. For this road trip, I have a little bit of everything. I have my water bottles, my tripods, my meds back here. I keep extra pens, pencils, just anything that I don't want to be randomly roaming around my car. You also can clip it in depending on your SUV, but I find that I don't need to as long as it has items in it, doesn't slide around. And number 10, we have officially made it halfway, is this tissue holder. I do use mine a little bit differently, but instead of filling mine with tissues, which you can totally do, I have paper towels in them. So they're made by Kleenex, they're disposable hand towels, and these are so convenient to have in your car, whether you want to clean up a quick spill or just anything that you might need something a little bit sturdier than a Kleenex. I personally grab for them way more. You can use this on your passenger side visor. That's how a lot of people use it. Since mine has paper towels in it, I just actually put it on my back seat on the side door. These are so convenient. It's also easy to refill. The whole thing just zips around, and I think this has a pretty nice look. And number 11, arguably the most important part of any trip, and that is snacks. So I have these snack trays. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10. If you get nothing else from this video, you need these snack trays. So I have a couple here because I was keeping my dry snacks in this one, and this one went in my Igloo. I think these are also the perfect little snack size. I also like that the compartments are removable, so you can pass them around if you have your kiddos in the car. That way everybody gets a snack. The lid also snaps in, so it keeps everything secure, everything very fresh. And then I also like that it has these 2 top handles, so you can carry around your snacks. I'm also seeing in the footage my smaller Stanley, so I think this is a great time to mention. I know that the 40-ounce Stanleys are really popular. I myself have several of them. They don't fit that comfortably in my car, and especially for a road trip when your drink is going to sit there for the whole time, I would definitely consider one of these cutie little Stanleys. Anytime I'm going to be in my car for an extended period of time, I go looking for this size. And number 12 is a gap seat filler. So this does go on the passenger and driver side, kind of squished in between your console. This pouch is so handy. I use this every single time I get into my car. They are super easy to use. You just slide it in between your seat and the console. In addition to being great storage, like I put my phone in here. It's great for your ear pods, just anything that you want to quickly stash. I also like that it keeps things from falling on the side of your seat and just getting lost in the abyss of your car. 10 out of 10 recommend. And number 13, I have droned on about this travel pillow, but it is a must-have whether I'm on a plane, land, sea, blimp, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take this travel pillow with me. I have even taken this into the movies. So yes, this is a travel pillow, but when you unzip it, it's also a travel blanket. I love how compact this is. It also has a trolley pocket. There's a hook if you want to hang it off your weekender or your backpack. Why I think this is such a good idea for road trips, especially if you're in the car with several people, is it seems like no one can quite get their temp right. Someone wants the car colder, someone wants it a little warmer. So I think this blanket is a great option. I mean, if you have kids, I think probably all of your kiddos need one of these. It's also a good idea to keep in mind for when you get to your destination. And number 14, you need something that's going to keep your drinks, any of your snacks cool, whether it's an actual Igloo, a cooler bag. And I have a couple different options. This one is a larger capacity collapsible cooler. It really collapses down to nothing. It's also really easy to just pop open. If you're looking for something though with a smaller footprint, I recently got this one from Walmart. I'll put them up side by side for a little size comparison. So if space is an issue for you, I would consider one of these small collapsible options. And a late entry, I picked this up the day before I left at Walmart because the color is so good. It comes in a few other color options. This one is smaller than my Amazon cooler. It would be great for a day on a soccer field, maybe just having a couple drinks at the beach than necessarily housing all of your snacks and all of your drinks in it. But it's too cute. It has this little shoulder strap, so I will also have this one linked below. And number 15 could not be more random, and I know it's not for everyone, but it is this puzzle board. So I cannot take this on airplanes. It's ginormous. although I have had a family member do that before.
This is really nice once you get to your destination, especially if your family or your group likes puzzles like my family does. If you have downtime, which we don't always have, it's just a great activity that everyone can do together. And you don't have the pressure with this puzzle keeper that you necessarily have to finish this large puzzle by the end of your trip. It's really convenient. I just lay it flat, so I make sure it's the first thing that I pack, and then I can stack right on top of it.
And number 16 is portable speakers. It's especially great whenever you arrive somewhere. A lot of the times we don't think about it, and someone just ends up trying to put their phone on full blast. So I have a couple different ones that I really like. This disc one here, I think went in my very first Amazon favorites video like 4 years ago. It is still a favorite.
I also like that this one comes with a carrying case, so you can keep the charging cable, the speaker all together, and it's easy. You just connect it using Bluetooth. You start playing music on your phone, and that is really it. It does also come in some fun color options.
And then this JBL one, especially if you're going to be near water, is awesome. It has this great clip
that you can attach to virtually anything. It's also water and dust proof.
And number 17 is car coasters.
So these are silicone. They're sold in a 2-pack. Mine are bedazzled, but they do come in some plain options. There is also some different color options available as well. These are really great whether you have a little spill or your drink has condensation, but you can just kind of help protect and keep that cup holder area cleaner. This is another thing that I always have in my car.
And number 18 are umbrellas. So I have these small ones here. I like that they're nice and compact. I keep one on the passenger side and one on the driver's side. I like the container this came in.
I went with the beige, but another one that has a lot of different color options. And also there's now a new updated version. So it's the same compact size, that's still that same zip around case, but now it comes with a shoulder strap. So if you want to wear it like a handbag, depending on the length, you might even be able to get away with that as a crossbody, which I think is very handy if you need an umbrella once you get to your destination.
And number 19 is a medicine bag. So I do still have on me just at all times that little portable pill organizer that I've shown. Keep one in my purse, one in my work bag, but it's really nice whenever you are going on a road trip as opposed to flying. You can have full-size containers of any of your medicines. I have quite the vitamin regimen, which is a lot of what's in here. Just anything that you or your family needs on the road.
I like the container. It's a good size. It has a top handle. I also like that it's see-through, and the patches do remind me a lot of Stony Clover.
And we've made it to number 20, but stay tuned because I do have a couple more shout outs. But it is this safety hammer. So it's a glass breaker and a seatbelt cutter. I actually keep mine in my glove compartment because the way that my car is set up, I can reach my glove compartment from my seat. But if you can't, I would have this be maybe in your middle console. There's also a little strap here that you can attach it to your visor. Just make sure this isn't loose in your car because it is a hammer. And a couple of bonus items. Don't forget about your entertainment, whether it's your Echo Auto. So if you love Alexa at your house, you might consider getting one of these, or your streaming sticks, your Fire Sticks, your Roku, your Apple TV. I always have one of these with me, whether I'm staying in an Airbnb or a hotel. I know a lot of times they'll have smart TVs, but if you bring in your own, you can plug it in. You have all your passwords. You're ready to go. You don't have to worry about messing around with it once you get to your destination. And so for ice for my cooler, I've been using these little sheets. This is what it looks like before it's frozen.
So they're made of this permeable mesh. So you soak them in water, wipe them dry, then put them in your freezer to 5 to 8 hours before use, and then you're good to go. They're more flexible than typical ice packs. You can also cut them down to size, and they are reusable.
And then I also have these little minis. They're a lunch kit size. They do come in a 4-pack.
It's really nice too to put them on the side of your cooler to keep things cool. I also like that since they're so slim, they don't take up a lot of valuable real estate in my freezer.
And if you have a MagSafe iPhone and you don't have a display in your car, this is so awesome. It clips into your AC vent
and then uses your iPhone's MagSafe to stay attached. This is especially great if you need to have a map up. You can just look at it instead of having to look down at your cell phone. And a few comfortable sets that I think are perfect for road tripping. The first one is this cream lightweight sweater. It has this nice ribbing to it, and I just threw it on with my white Amazon bomber jacket in case I got cold in the car. I also really like the blue set that I'm wearing today. It's the one that I have on in this video, and I just threw it on with a white linen button down. A white linen button down is a travel essential for me anyway. You can wear it with anything from a tank top to a dress. And of course, I don't feel like I can even recommend travel looks without talking about the Amazon Air Essentials Look for Less. It reminds me so much of the Spanx Air Essentials that I think retails for $100+. You can get it on Amazon for a fraction of the price. I have this in too many colors to count now. It really makes the perfect travel look. Let me know below in the comments if you're headed on a road trip soon. Oh, and let's go ahead and make today's secret emoji be the car emoji. Leave that for me below in the comments so I know you hung in there with me through the whole video. If you're interested in any of the items that I shared, they will be in the pinned comment as well as my Amazon storefront. Thanks for hanging out with me today, road trip edition, and I will see y'all in the next one.